About 40,000 people die each year on U.S. roads. Thousands are killed while walking or biking, and a disproportionate number of fatal crashes are in rural areas. Safe Streets and Roads for All grants, or SS4A, help local communities identify and address roadway safety challenges, aiming to reduce traffic deaths to the only acceptable number, 0.
I lost my cousin in a traffic crash on Christmas Eve.
That kind of crash was avoidable. It involved the loss of a very young child. Basically, the mitigation efforts that will be part of this project would have eliminated that.
For the community, not enough crosswalks that are safe and well marked. The lighting isn't that great in some areas, and speeding not so safe out there.
We have some of the highest pedestrian fatality rates in America, and what we need to do is build the street system of the 21st century.
SS4A focuses on protecting all people who use our roadways, whether they're inside or outside of a vehicle.
We built the Safe Systems approach into our program, looking at everything from, how do we prevent crashes from happening through safer design, to bringing in enforcement, to looking at after-crash care to try to increase the chances of survivals.
We look at that and we're like, this is infrastructure. It's something that we can do, and it's something that we know how to do.
We are now going to be able to make the roads safer, and this will allow for an environment where we can ensure that people actually want to walk, they want to ride, and they want to drive safely.
We are so limited in our smaller community and rural state that it's hard to come up with large amounts of money for these big transformative projects. Safe Streets and Roads funding allows us to actually get it done.
Over 1,600 communities in all 50 states and Puerto Rico have received funds through their cities, counties, and tribal and regional governments.
I believe that a grant like this is transformational because if we can bring in design aspects that help vehicle travelers feel safe, but also people that are on bikes or on foot or wheeling, in a wheelchair, or the bus, that I think is something that can change our community for the better.
This federal grant is going to make a huge difference, and the fact that communities are involved in decision making and what their neighborhood looks like gives them ownership and responsibility and hope.
Safe Streets for All grants provides this unique opportunity for us to make long-lasting improvements. The projects that we're going to implement are going to go a long way towards making these corridors much safer.
We're all in it together. That's your brother and sisters out there that's driving on these roads.
We see the problem, they're helping us to solve the problem, and we'll be able to get to work right away.